sense.
Guys, this is
I don't have my script up.
E3 Media.
The media.
You got it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Talking Through the Media's your home for entertainment news and reviews by fans for fans. If you like what you see, make sure you like the video. Click that subscribe button to see more. You can also support us by becoming a member or sponsoring us on Patreon. That gives you access to exclusives. Also, make sure you share your thoughts with us. Drop them in the comment box below because we want to hear them. I'm Amy Newman. Joining me today is Chris Fagan. Chris, how you doing? Big day today.
It's a great day today. I'm sorry, guys. It's once again, it's all my fault. I'm ahead of schedule. Everything's perfect. I'm gonna be on time, and then the Streamlabs, which I'm still getting used to, just start jumbling stuff around. I'm waiting for Joe Ryan to get on there and start yelling at me. Damn it, Chris! I'm not gonna be moderating this show if you're gonna be 5 minutes, 10 minutes late. I apologize, Joe. It's once again, I take full responsibility. I humble myself before you and beg your guys' forgiveness. So let's get right into the show. You know how this usually goes during what's this, hump day? Guess what day it is? We are going to get into like 3 major topics, trending topics that have happened throughout the week, and we're going to give our little thoughts, our opinions, that you didn't ask for about it, and just talk about what we like, what we don't like, and what just generally entertains us throughout the week. And get your guys' thoughts on it. So, guys, if you want to contribute to the show, you want to talk with us on the chat, you want to send a super chat to get a question in while we're streaming, support the show, hit the like button, become a subscriber if you haven't become a subscriber already, guys. What the hell are you waiting for? And let's just keep talking like I always say. And without further ado, let me just start with Amy. How are you doing, though?
I am doing good. Okay. I was telling you before we started, inauguration today. My parents just got the COVID vaccine. We had a small earthquake today in LA. I am just going a million directions at once right now, but feeling overall pretty good. The ground has stopped moving.
The world is pulling you, and it's a good day. It's a crazy
I like
day.
to think it was just like the world setting a hard reset.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just whatever that is, like control, like shift, like power button, like
That's well, it happens.
I don't actually know how to reset things. Apparently, I just realized.
I mean, we'll just be buffering for the whole.
I think
day.
I took a screenshot, whatever those buttons were.
Exactly. Well, we're gonna. Hopefully, we can just end the day off pretty good. Hey, Ryan, I see you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for moderating and I thought you said you were going to invite like 1,000 people today. Nah, we'll talk about it later. But let's get started on the show. What's the first topic of the day?
All right. Warning. Sorry. Warning. The following contains spoilers for Wandavision episodes 1 and 2. So if you haven't watched them, what the heck are you doing? Steal your friend's Disney Plus password and check them out. Which are the first 2 episodes are now streaming on Disney Plus. Now, after the premiere, fans of the show have flooded social media with more speculations as to where it is all heading. Another way of saying it, what the hell is going on? Bursts of color repeatedly intrude on the town's black and white existence, like a toy helicopter that falls from the sky, or a splash of red blood on a housewife's hand. Beekeepers are crawling from the sewers. Mysterious voices on the radio reach out to Wanda. And episode 2 ends with Wanda miraculously a few months pregnant as the entire world turns to Technicolor. How is SWORD, which stands for Sentient Weapon Observation Response Division, involved in all this? And finally, what is up with Geraldine, played by Teyana Paris? She was cast as Monica Rambeau. Rambeau. A name that I was reading, I was like, yeah, it's like a French name. And then I said it, I was like, Rambo. Anyways, Monica Rambeau, a name that should sound mighty familiar to anyone who saw Captain Marvel. I've just doubted myself that I
except for Amy.
Last we saw, she was the 11-year-old girl whose mother was Carol Danvers' best friend. So the question remains, what the hell is going on?
You watched these 2 episodes. What do you think so far about what Disney Plus is giving us with WandaVision?
I mean, I'm the wrong person to ask about, like, how does this all connect into the Marvel? Like, I am not your girl for that. Like, I kind of remember what happened in Endgame, kind of. Like, I like Marvel, but I'm not like a deep cut fan kind of
Right.
person. But I just as a fan of television and of interesting storytelling, I know this is not a hot take, but I am loving this show. Because as I've said, I've always said on this channel, I am not always hands down a superhero person. Like
Right.
I don't care because they're superheroes. And if I'm being totally blunt,
Go for it. Yeah.
having sort of piecemealed together the Marvel canon, like going into, you know, the final Avengers movies,
Mm-hmm.
I always found Wanda and Vision super boring because I didn't really get what their deal was. I didn't and to me this totally just like proved me wrong. I think both those actors are so fun to watch and really just digging in with such a unique concept. I mean, I think just all the TV stuff is so well done. And even like that shift in the first two episodes of like starting it in the 50s and moving it to the 60s.
Yeah.
And the way they sort of did it clearly, but not stereotypical. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, oh, we're in the swinging 60s. It's just like, oh no, the skirts got short. Like the costume work's phenomenal. The direction is like wonderfully like, oh, the camera angles are just getting a little tighter and a little quicker cut back and less of that like wide angle.
Yeah,
like
even you're right, even the format of the screen was old school. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, no, that first episode super like wide angle, like I Love Lucy, like 3 camera, you know, live audience sitcom, and then as we move into that second episode, like you're getting more mid shots, you're getting more close ups, and I think all of that was just so beautifully done. Not to mention this just incredible sense of almost unease. Like it's almost creepy. Like those moments we mentioned, it's like, oh my God, what is happening? And that genuine sense of like, what the hell is going on?
The
I'm not dropping it all at once.
Yeah,
I love that we get to sit here and talk about it, and it's not like, oh, you didn't just stay up the first night and watch all 12 episodes or whatever it is.
We'll be talking about it for a week, and then nobody will be talking about it for the rest of the year. Exactly.
I have thought about it repeatedly, like multiple times throughout this week, and I love not feeling that pressure of like, well, I don't have, 10 hours to commit to this. I'm not going to bother. Right. It was so refreshing, and it's a way to get to go, I'm going to sit down for this hour, and then I have something to look forward to this week. Like It has been a rough year. It is nice to have things to look forward to, but that's sort of my more TV nerdy than superhero nerdy assessment.
So what do you think? I do want to the like that. What did it say? That love letter to that old school style of television that they did more than any connections to Endgame or the other Avengers movies and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, and as just a lover of like good storytelling and kind of a good mystery and a good, how do you let a story unfold and letting things be, I think they're certainly building themselves up to really pay this off, but I'm hoping they do it. But like, as I was saying, I do want to make sure, I'd love to hear what you think. And if you have like more theories, as I think more of the Marvel fans.
To dive into the psychosis of what
it's gonna get nerd sweaty.
I was never like a Wanda or a Vision or comic book reader. I know a little bit about it, how they do actually fall in love in the comic books. They have twin babies. I know that it was always odd that, like you said, how is it that these two even like each other? And I think I've heard people break it down that, well, let's just keep it with the MCU, that like she might identify with Vision because of I guess their connection from that second Avengers movie, that Age of Ultron thing where she started and where he started, and the loss of her brother. Maybe, I don't know, maybe she's just such a loner that she sees something in Vision that she knows that no other. Maybe she doesn't want a real man or anything like that. She wants somebody like him he seems like he's gonna be caring, he's protective, he's loving, but he doesn't seem like he'll have any of the other hang-ups or something, like issues that us dumb guys will have. He seems like he could become the perfect partner or somebody. So maybe that's what she sees in him. I don't know, something weird. But they have some kind of weird thing, right? And
I love a good mismatched couple too.
they do seem like the
I love
the
a
oddest
good
couple, but it works.
I don't even know how it works, but they're cute.
And it makes sense that they're doing that homage to all those old shows, because those were always the mismatched couple. The I Love Lucy, the Dick Van Dyke, the well, you just name it. They were always like a mismatch.
I love that they did like the Bewitched
Bewitched,
like, animated sequence for
I
the
Dream of
second
Jeannie.
episode was so cute.
Exactly, the I Dream of Jeannie kind of a thing as well, and it just works. You know that it's going to get weirder as it goes on. They're giving us that little drip of what's to come, the mystery that we gotta, I guess, that onion we have to peel. And
I hope it doesn't get, and this might be an unpopular opinion, I hope it doesn't get too, at least
to what,
too
comic
fast.
booky?
Yeah. No, I
No,
like
I
it.
don't think it will. I think on the last 2 episodes, that's when it'll burst open. But I think
that would be great, honestly. Like slow burn it till then.
Yeah.
And like personally, part of what I think is so interesting about it, and this could be off base, but hearing people talk about the theory that, and it certainly seems like a big part of the show, that beyond the like Marvel superhero, like big bad, like all that stuff that they're probably setting up for, it's a really interesting sort of heartbreaking under the surface look at like a woman dealing with grief. Like I love the concept that this is her like creating this ideal world of like the marriage and the family and the perfect kind of life that
Dealing with
she
loss.
was cheated out of when Vision died.
Yeah, and if you saw how she if you saw how she processed that when she got her hands on Thanos, that whole "you took everything from me" moment, and kicked Thanos' ass all over the damn place, which technically she won that fight. He had to cheat to get his ass. He knew he was screwed. But but if this whole thing is about her dealing with grief and it's just her, if this is a world of her making, that I think would even be better for me. Everybody's speculating what villain could be doing this. Maybe she made a deal with you see little things around the show like Hydra. I saw the Hydra logo. That was the villains that gave her powers, her and her brother, her powers in the Avengers Age of Ultron movies. So maybe it's them. You see the sword logo. We just talked about that when on the dialogue that you read out, and that whole organization. Maybe it's them that are just trying to help her bring Vision back. There's this what if thing that's happening right now. That's a big key of the show. I think that's why people are really digging it. It's like they love speculating. Is it Wanda? Is it this other villain? Is it AIM? A group called AIM that's in the comic books? Is it Sword? Is it Shield? Is it Tony? Who knows? Is it the I don't know. It could be Lucifer from the TV show that TV show Lucifer that I love to watch. I know it's a different comic book, but still, you never know. It's gonna get weird. But I think that I'm leaning more towards that it's one of those organizations, but I'm also leaning towards it's her at the same. It's also her. I think she volunteered. I think whatever's going on, I think it's like making a deal with the devil kind of a thing.
That's interesting.
I think she wasn't getting what she wanted from whoever was trying to help her bring Vision back, and she's grieving so much. She's like, I'll do whatever. Even though I know these guys might take advantage of whatever their evil plot is, they seem to be able to give me a piece of what I want. I think she made like a deal with the devil kind of a thing, and I think that's kind of what we're processing. That's probably why these agents or these other people are trying to find her. You hear that little radio, Wanda, who did this to you? What's going on? I think they're trying to pull her out, but I think she wants to be there, even though she probably should. I think the messages or the clues are there that she wants to be there because she seems to be able to control some stuff.
Yeah.
And but the sword and the Hydra stuff, maybe she made a deal with the wrong people. And that's the fun thing about this show. It's so unique about it. What the hell is going on? Why is the red stuff in color and all this other stuff. It's bonkers right now, and I'm having fun with it. I like it so far. I like it.
Yeah. No, and I think it's the strongest choice though, if it is her. I'm sure it'll be her in some capacity, but I hope they lean into that as the concept, because I feel like if they lean too hard into like, oh, it's about her grief, but also here's the villain, I think it would cheapen it. So
I was and somebody in the chat, I tried to bring it up. This old boy said, that Vision is dead, and I'm thinking about that because they were. Was it Shuri? She was working on a way to keep Vision alive and keep him, his normal self, and still be able to remove the stone without, because if you remove the stone, that's pretty much his soul. That's what's giving him his soul. So she's pretty much trying to figure out a way to keep him and remove the stone. And they were working on that. Maybe they figured it out. Maybe they came close, and maybe this other organization, these evil groups or whatever, are we're like, well, they figured that part out, and we're gonna try to do the other half of it, and blah blah blah. Maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. That's the fun part about it. But I think Shuri was getting close. She was working on it. She's the smartest person in the world in the MCU. But I think part of that has to do with it too. Maybe there's a lot of connections moving forward with the upcoming movies, the Spider-Man movie that's coming out, the next Doctor Strange movie that's coming out, and WandaVision are all connected. So I don't know. Maybe it's magic, but it's fun to speculate what's going on. What is that old boy said? That Vision's dead, right? He is a mental projection of Wanda. I don't think so. I don't think he's just a mental projection of Wanda. I think he's there. I think some part of him is there. I don't know if it's really him. What do you think? You think Vision's just in her head in this simulation, Amy? Oh, did I lose you for a second?
I lost.
Oh, did the stream? Oh, let's see if I get this. Let me put on me for a second and see if I get you back. But I think I got you back.
There we go. I plugged an Ethernet cable in, so hopefully that helps. Yeah.
But can
sorry.
you hear me? Sorry about that, guys. Totally. I'm glad I had it on. I think I had it on me full screen for the whole time. I went super sweaty nerd on that. So my question was, Woboy in the live chat, he's saying, you guys know that Vision is dead, right? He is a mental projection of Wanda's, of the so-called normal life that she wanted to have with him when he was alive. Do you think Vision is dead, or do you think that is Vision? Or do you think it's a projection?
I think Vision's dead. I think the world's too weird. I agree. I think I stand by that theory. And like I said, I think part of it's hoping, because as sad as that is, I do think it's one of the more kind of emotionally interesting things Marvel's done. If they do really lean into that, I think it would be a really strong choice. But we did ask the community. We asked in that community tab here on YouTube, we said, in WandaVision on Disney Plus, who do you believe the villain or the one controlling everything will be? 39% said, is it Mephisto?
I think that's how you say it correctly. I'm not a WandaVision or Doctor Strange guy, so that might be correct. Let's just say you're correct, but
I'm gonna yell that. Well, yep, that's what 39% of y'all said. 37% said Wanda herself, 13% said Grim Reaper, and 10% said Nightmare.
I have an update on that. You said 39% said Mephisto? Yeah, I just heard it says 40% now says Mephisto. Now 37 Wanda. And everything else is still the same. It just went up one point.
I think it's Wanda, because I can say her name, and I think it's interesting.
You think it's all one? I think that is Vision. I think that's him. I think because I mean, future movies, he's got to come back. Nobody stays dead in these comic books, so I think it's him, because he's starting to notice the strange things that are going on. Unless it's like a Matrix situation where it's like you're noticing. Strange things that are going on because I created you as
Don't
much
spoil
as
Matrix for me. I'm literally
not Matrix. I'm not talking about. I'm just speculating. Like maybe it's a situation where the reason why he's kind of seeing weird stuff is like maybe Wanda's gonna say it's because I tried to recreate you as best as I could, but if I'm gonna be mad at that, it's gonna be like I tried to make you recreate you as best as I could, but you're not real. I'm not gonna like that at all. I hope it's gotta be him. I hope it is, but. We'll see. We'll see. But guys, let us know what you guys think about that. With the in the community tab, it's still up. So if you want to vote, if you haven't voted on it yet, so go to the community tab and let us know who do you think it is. Is it Wanda? Is it one of the other MCU villains like Mephisto, Nightmare, or Grim Reaper? And just let us know what you guys thinking about that, and put it in the box. And whatever you put in the box, we'll probably talk about it more. We got your mail. Like Joe Ryan, he says, "I don't watch the show. Should I be? Wait, Joe, you haven't watched the show yet? What are you?" I know you're joking. I think you said something later that you did watch the show afterwards, right? I think, man, did we just spoil the hell out of you, Joe? Sorry about that, man. All right, what's the next?
All right, it's only the first two. See, that's the good news. We can only spoil so much.
You can only spoil so much. Yeah, that's cool.
Our next story from Variety. Josh Duhamel is in talks to star opposite Jennifer Lopez in the Lionsgate romantic adventure Shotgun Wedding, replacing Armie Hammer in the lead role. Hammer dropped out of the project last Wednesday, with a representative for the production explaining, given the imminent start date, Armie has requested to step away from the film, and we support him in this decision. Duhamel would star as Tom opposite Lopez's Darcy in the film about a couple who gathers their families together for a destination wedding. Things start to go south after the pair gets cold feet, and it really takes a turn for the worse when the entire wedding party is taken hostage. Hammer has been trending on social media last week after direct Instagram messages were posted sharing graphic sexual fantasies that appeared to be written by Hammer, which have not been verified. I'm not responding to these bullshit claims, but in light of the vicious and spurious online attacks against me, I cannot in good conscience now leave my children for 4 months to shoot a film in the Dominican Republic. Lionsgate is supporting me in this, and I'm grateful to them for that, Hammer said in a statement.
I have a question.
Yeah.
His son was sucking on his toes?
What?
I mean, that was one of the things that he posted.
I did not hear that one.
It's probably a good thing you were focused on the read, because it was image of it was right next to you. It was one of the things that he put out there. He's like, he was joking around. Maybe he just thinks he's funny, or maybe he just has this weird sense of humor. Because
the ones I saw, and here's the thing, I want to clarify that my issue with this is not, I'm not trying to kink shame nobody, is what I'm trying to say. This is not about kink shaming. This is
toe sucking is awesome. Yeah.
But like for me, it's way more about like coming at women in their, messages with like aggressive sexual messages. Yeah. And like, I believe one of his exes did come out and say like, and I'm not saying they're true or false, I know we don't have confirmation. Mm-hmm. One of his exes did come out and say something along the lines of like, this feels very possible. This feels like him. And I believe there have been talks about him having been emotionally abusive, which to me is like everybody focused on like the cannibalism fantasy of it, which is not my thing. But if two consenting adults agreed to play, not actually cannibalize each other, right? But if that's like a mutual fantasy or something, two consenting adults agree to like play in that space. I'm not here to be like, oh, you shouldn't. Yeah. It's not my goddamn business. But like harassing women and being emotionally abusive, I do take issue with. I feel like there is like a weird like, this isn't aimed at people with weird sexual kinks, and I feel like it very quickly took that turn. Like cannibalism's wrong, but like if you're into it, if
that's your kink,
I think I've made my point.
As long as you're not literally eating people, I guess that's right. It's this.
Yeah. No, people role play all kinds of things that in actuality would be like horrific or illegal.
I broke in and I'm a cannibal. I'm gonna eat you, yum, gum. Yeah,
right, but just like sending that to women at random, not so cool.
Oh my goodness. It's the like I said, I don't know much about it. I know he was doing this movie, and then they respectfully asked like, pick up your and get the fuck out of it, and he's like, fine, you know. But for all we know, it was a big like, I don't want to leave. You know, you can't fire me out of a contract, and they forced them out. And then the PR people get together, and it's like, we have mutually agreed that this is the, you know, they always try to clean it up at the end of it, make it seem like nobody's mad at each other and stuff. But I'm glad that you didn't see it, I guess, because I could hit the playback button. I could show you the image. But I'm thinking, is this a guy who just has a dark, weird sense of humor, and he just doesn't care? He thinks he's just being innocent. I'm just joking.
No.
Okay, if that's okay.
That's not what I mean. I don't know the guy, and again, this is all alleged, but like, that's not the vibe I get from what I'm seeing. You don't. Here's the thing. I've been a woman on the internet long enough to be able to tell you, men don't send you things like that on the internet to be funny.
Just to be funny.
That might be their cover story, but that's not why they send
they're warming the engine. That's what they're doing. They're trying to set the stage. It's like, hey, it's a beautiful day out there. What do you think about spanking?
No, and especially a guy like that, I'm sure there's a degree of like, I'm very conventionally good looking, I'm rich, I'm famous, I can say whatever I want to whomever I want.
The dude was almost Batman. And,
was he really?
He actually, technically, he was Batman. There was a Justice League movie that was greenlit in the mid 2000s, and at the last second, I guess they decided not to do it for whatever reason. Maybe it was because of the upcoming Superman movie and Batman Nolan movies that they were doing at the time. They didn't want to have two Batmans at the same time, but he was cast as Batman, and
that would have been great for that Batman script they were workshopping where Batman murdered and ate the Joker.
You said what? Which movie?
What? You know, the one they were workshopping where Batman eats the Joker?
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah, you would have loved that.
That was the script. Yeah, when Batman went straight cannibal. And
Armie Hammer comes in like, I have some rewrites.
The dude's got the most awesome name. The dude looks like he's like a chiseled dude. He looks great. He's got the most badass name in the world.
He's got a very Ken doll energy going on.
He's got the
but
Ken
I feel like that
vibe.
is also accompanied with the like of a human Ken doll. Like if I look at him too long, I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like this.
It's like you don't. What do you say? What is Joe saying? You don't want to yuck your yum on that.
I don't want to yuck nobody's yum, but
I'm not into cannibalism.
Sensing adults.
I mean, whatever to consider. Look, I think that he just needs to stay off the internet for a while. He needs to get some. If he needs to talk to somebody, if he's got some dark like thoughts in his head that he's being a little too aggressive out there, then he probably needs to talk to some professionals about that, because he's a very good actor. He's got a lot of talent. He's got all the talent in the world, and if there's an issue that he just is oblivious to, and he just here are the hints, here are the signals that okay, third party perception is telling you they don't like this, or but
I am gonna say this, and this is gonna sound terrible, and this is based on nothing.
Okay.
Maybe this is just me, but like, you know how sometimes there are people where like, and again, it's like, yeah, good actor, conventionally very handsome. Like I remember when he came out in The Social Network, it's like, wow, who's that? He's great. But like when I heard all these like allegations,
Jason
you
Bateman.
know how there are some people where you just go, yeah, I get it.
I can see
that.
There
was just something about him where I was like,
Armie Hammer
yeah,
guy.
Probably.
Armie
Maybe
Hammer has,
there's like a spectrum where you become so conventionally handsome, he kind of just like loops back around.
Yeah. Armie
and
Hammer,
I know I'm like one to
like news report. Armie Hammer found in his basement.
But like it does just become like, you were made in a lab and I don't care for it.
Yeah. There's something wrong. It's something. Look at his eyes. Something in his eyes. I have the same feeling. All right, let me get off track for a second. I was just joking.
Oh, do you have someone else you have that sense about? Does that like?
It's
like
so bad, and I don't know why I keep thinking it. What's her name? She's the governor of is it Michigan?
Gretchen. Big Gretchen.
Was it? There was with her.
Weimar? Is that her last name?
Is that her name? Like she was targeted like that. Remember, people were thinking that they tried to do something bad to her because she wouldn't lift the bans in her the restrictions in her state.
Gretchen Whitmer.
Very smart.
My bad.
Lady.
I'm not from Michigan.
Governor of Michigan. Very smart lady. Very pretty. She seems like she's a very nice person. But for some reason, and I like her. But for some reason, when I see her
She told you she wanted to cook and eat, you'd be like, yes, this tracks.
I was just joking with Joy about this. I was like, Joy, look at her eyes. Look at her. This woman is into some weird stuff at home. And I don't know why I think this.
As long as Mr. Whitmer's on board for it, I say you go, Gretch.
I mean, have you ever seen Billions, the series on Showtime?
No.
So one of the characters is very powerful. Everybody's afraid of him. So when he's at home with his wife, he likes to her to be in charge. I'll just put it like that. So
that's pretty common.
I feel like there's a dungeon somewhere. And I don't know why.
I'm just saying that's pretty common. And again,
Armie Hammer is probably
nothing wrong with that.
There's gonna be a big,
adults want to do that.
Yeah,
I say go nuts.
Breaking story, probably gonna come out next week. Armie Hammer has like a basement full of livestock, and it's just gonna be it's just gonna be weird.
We're gonna get sued for some kind. We're lucky more people don't watch this because we're getting sued.
Well, I mean. I didn't say it was true. I just said I wouldn't be surprised.
Allegedly.
All right, let's save ourselves from. You're right. We're opening ourselves up to some lawsuits. All right. Let us know what you guys think about Armie Hammer and his weird stuff going on in his world. And if you haven't thought about it, if you don't care, just say and then we'll just move on. All right. What's the next?
I'm loving this typo from the Los Angeles Times, where I feel like I'm living.
Did I put Los Angeles?
You did. I love it. From the Los Angeles Times, are you familiar with it? I feel like I'm about to pitch a religion. Are you familiar with a new phenomenon called churn? Data suggests it's becoming harder for media and entertainment companies to retain subscribers as competition increases. The problem is that because they're so easy to cancel, those services are seeing a lot of people leave after they finish watching the shows that convinced them to sign up in the first place. That phenomenon, known in the industry as churning, I thought this was about butter. I'm bummed. Known as churn, according to a survey of 1,100 people in October, 46% of respondents canceled at least one streaming service in the last 6 months, which is a dramatic increase of the 20% who said a similar thing in a poll last January of last year. Of the people surveyed who canceled a streaming subscription, 62% did so because they finished the show they were looking to watch. So that's churn. Have you ever churned?
Butter.
Are you a churner?
No, I've never. I have
Tina
every
Turner?
subscription that I have.
I can Tina Turner. I'm done. Go on.
I mean, it wasn't funny, but I give you a break.
Not.
I mean, Joe Ryan's probably like, yeah, that wasn't funny, Amy, but we'll see. But
yeah, I thought we were friends.
I never knew that's what it was called or what people are trying to call it. But quit trying to make churn happen.
I feel like this is maybe is an industry thing,
like a
but
fair weather fan, like you own.
And I don't think I will. But
like it's like when people like with the Mandalorian, it's like I got on Disney Plus mainly for the Mandalorian. Now that season 2 is done, I'm gonna cancel Disney Plus and wait for the Mandalorian because they make it so easy to cancel, and that's what people are doing. They're just bouncing on and off of these subscriptions until their favorite show comes back to save the money.
I don't think I've ever done this.
A lot of people do it. Yeah.
I'm not saying people don't.
They're called quitters.
Nobody does it. I can only speak from my personal life experience, Chris.
But you said you don't do that at all. You just keep the.
No, I mean,
but whose password are you using, really? I'll be honest.
That's the real thing. I don't think I pay for streaming services. I paid for Hulu for a while, but then I found out my brother has Hulu, and I just stole that.
Oh, breaking news.
But I think honestly, if there's a show I really want to watch on a streaming service I don't have, I don't watch it, or I bug a friend to let me borrow their password to watch it.
Still a password, yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, speaking of which, you're messing up my algorithm on my Netflix. You need to relax.
Well, that's why Netflix is the real MVP, because they let you actually like pick your own you get your little face, and then you get to go. Don't show the rest of my family what I've been watching.
Yeah, that private browser on Netflix, that 361 DNI. Oh, breaking news! We have Joe Ryan does approve of your Tina Turner joke. So.
Oh hell yeah!
So yeah, I don't know what's wrong with that guy, because it was not funny.
It wasn't funny, but we're all just doing our best these days.
But yeah, I don't churn. Everything that I subscribe to,
I
I've
promised
kept it.
jokes. I didn't promise good jokes, Chris.
Yeah.
Read my contract.
Waka. But the no, I've never done that. I've always everything that I've subscribed to, I'm still a part of, unless if I feel like this isn't for me, or I'm not getting what out of it what I thought it was going to be, then I'll cancel it for good. But I'm still with Netflix. I've still got Hulu.
Yeah.
All of HBO Max, I'm loving it.
Honestly, if there's so much media out there that I feel like if there's something I was thinking about watching and it's not on the streaming service I have access to, I just move on.
So in the live chat, is it Woo Boy or Whoa Boy? It says, I got rid of DC Universe after I finished watching Swamp Thing. DC Universe turned out to be a huge ripoff because it was like, you have HBO, you have DC Universe, you have HBO another HBO one, and then HBO Max came out that had all the stuff that you could get on the previous apps. So it was like, why am I still paying for DC Universe when it's going to be on HBO Max anyway, and I get all that other extra stuff? Why am I it's like Warner Brothers had like 4 or 5 different apps, and some of them did all the same stuff. I was like, you're ripping us all off. Just put it all on HBO Max. So eventually, I think isn't DC Universe, isn't that gone? Guys, help me out in the live chat. Let me know, is DC Universe still a thing, or did they cancel that app because you can get that on HBO Max now? But
I guess all that to say, especially as there are more and more
expensive now. It's so expensive.
I could see doing this moving forward. Here's the thing, it's like between like stealing passwords and like I've paid for Hulu before and some stuff, but it's like really it's like you get like Prime, Amazon Prime, Hulu, Netflix, maybe HBO. But like all of a sudden it's like, okay, I could see writing that off as like, I'll pay the, whatever, $8 because it's worth it for me to watch these couple of things and I'll get that done in a month or two. And so I get it. I just personally haven't done it.
Yeah, I haven't either. I pretty much stick with it unless I realize, hey, I can get this same service somewhere else, and I'm not getting what I want out of it, and then I just move on. I'm sorry, I'm checking something on my phone here. I realized that. But if you guys, I don't know, churning, I don't know. I don't. There are some people out there who are like, I'm only gonna hop on here for a hot second, binge watch this thing, get in, get out, bada boom, bada bing, right?
Which I think is going to, because
they're going to figure out a way to stop that.
Becomes so saturated, I think we're going to see more of that, and I think it is going to make things like it's part of why Netflix's, roster is such a good idea, because like we all got on Netflix because it's like, well, I want to watch like The Office or Parks and Rec or West Wing or whatever's on there, and like that's my comfort show, and it's worth it for that.
Exactly.
And as those are disappearing, it's like, well, okay, even if there's, the thing that comes out this week doesn't interest you, there's another movie coming out next week.
Yeah.
You're not going to, cancel it. You have to, these services are going to have to figure out how to set themselves apart and make themselves.
Well, Disney Plus and HBO Max have pretty much started to do that. Now that WandaVision and all these other shows are starting to come out, pretty soon it's going to be like back to back. After like some of these shows are going to be going on, in the same week. After WandaVision on Friday, then Winter Soldier maybe Saturday or something like that. Some of these shows go ahead.
I wonder, because Disney Plus has certainly been doing it. I wonder if we're going to see a push towards week-to-week releases as opposed to dumping everything in one go.
Yeah, that's what Disney Plus is doing now already.
That's what I said. Yeah, Disney Plus is, but I could see more streaming services, not Netflix necessarily, because
Netflix has decided that that's their thing, binge watch, because they have so many
they don't have to worry. But these newer services, I could see them going, this show is our bread and butter. We have 10 episodes, we can at least milk people's money for 2 months instead of one.
2021 when HBO Max announced that these movies that were slated for theaters are now coming on HBO Max. Just look how they spread it out. It's like, well, I was gonna get rid of HBO Max after I watched this movie, but now this other movie I might be interested in is coming out in March or something, so I might as well keep it. They're like milking it and thinning it out for the whole year. That's the plan. That's exactly what's going on, and they're smart for doing it. Because they don't have the quantity that Netflix is pumping out, because they're starting from scratch. Even Netflix didn't have all that going on that first year when they were streaming, so they had to build. And now that HBO Max, Peacock, and all these other shows streaming services are pulling their content away from Netflix and taking their stuff back for their own thing, Netflix, that like the geniuses they are, they saw the writing on the wall. They were like, that's why we have to kill the game with all of our original content, because everybody else is taking their stuff away from us. Yeah. So Netflix is going to be fine. They're going to continue to do the binge thing for the 99% of their stuff. But you're right, HBO Max, Peacock, Amazon Prime. I think Marvelous Miss Maisel is a week by week thing, right?
Take a little.
Just take a little bit. It's like crack,
Money, please.
Yeah, exactly. Only the first sample is free. Now you gotta pay. But let me know, guys. Are you a churner?
We did ask. We asked the community
what they say
if they churn. I feel like I'm on like a Riverdale kind of show where they like try to make up slang. Like, yeah, bro, you churn.
We're gonna make what is it? We're gonna make Fetch. The people from the makers of Fetch. We got churn.
Churn. We asked if you churn.
I get churned.
73% says yes, I will cancel and subscribe again when my show returns. 27% said no, I will just keep this subscription year round.
All right. And that is still up on the community tab. So guys, go vote. Let us know which one are you. Are you a person that will get churnt? And I think that's what they should call it. They should call it getting churnt. Make one of those yeet churnt videos. You're going. You know anything about that? The yeet eat. You don't know anything about that. You don't listen to today's hip hop. I understand. You're not as hip as I am, the 40-year-old guy on this end. But I think that you guys, let us know what you guys are doing. Are you guys the kind of people that I just keep the subscription, or are you like Amy? Yeah, I'm gonna cancel that shit. And,
I said I don't. I'm lying.
She is lying. Let us know what you guys think and put it in the box below. And let's get into. See, I'm so mad. I was gonna have the graphic all set up today to do a smooth transition to We Got Your Mail, but I'll just mention it again. So, guys, we're gonna get into your mail questions and comments and concerns that you sent in over the week, and try to answer them today. Remember, if you want to submit a question to us or a topic for us to talk about on the main show, you can email us at is it mail at T? What is our email address? Mail at T3
mail at T3medias.com.
Or on social media is just at T3 Medias, and we'll pick. Yeah, this is so bad. I have got a headache out of this world, man. I'm so sorry. And or you, like I said, you can just add us. And I'm also doing more stuff on TikTok. God, I'm gonna let you know the plan right now. At first, I wasn't doing that much on TikTok, but then I said, you know what? There's some possibilities here. It's getting more and more popular. If you guys have TikTok, subscribe to it on there, and help us get those numbers up. Once we get 1,000 subscribers, they let you stream live on TikTok, and I'm going to simultaneously stream here on YouTube and on TikTok once that happens. So hopefully we'll get more questions in, or whether it's entertainment related, trending topic related, movie related, whatever you guys want to talk about. We'll be streaming live on both platforms. We got about 200 something subscribers on that. We need 1,000 to make that happen. So once that happens, then we'll be streaming. We'll do a multi-stream on both platforms for We Got Your Mail, because I get a lot of turnaround with the videos that I put out there. I'm doing more reviews on TikTok, like little micro reviews, and just little.
I like to imagine those are you just like looking at the camera and being like, "It's good."
It's a good movie. That's exactly what it's going to be for some of these movies. Go check it out. It was sweet, and that was it. Like a little 15-second review. Micro review. But without further ado, let's get into this week's We Got Your Mail question. What is the first one?
Plum Fun says, "I'll give you a like if you change your intro noise."
You threw me off when you said it like that. I forgot to do the graphic. I'll give you a like if you change your intro noise. I was
Like that little staticky. Okay. Is that what they're referring to?
like the one with the staticky, glitchy.
Yeah. Okay, Chris. We're both gonna pitch a new intro noise, and we'll see if we got anything here. You ready?
All right, what you got?
Oh, I was hoping you'd go first. I got nothing.
Just how about like oh no, the old Windows 95s.
Why are you pooping at the top of the show?
I'm like, yeah, that's it. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be talking through the media. Yeah, that's it. That's
Sounds
all I
like
got.
you pooped entertainment news.
Because I am the shit.
Oh, okay. Is it my turn? Okay,
Go for
I'm
it.
thinking.
What you got?
Okay, bear with me on this.
It's got to be better than poop noise.
Oh, well, why even bother? I'm thinking like talking through the medias.
Oh no, it's just too hip. It's just too.
Okay,
it's too
less
cool.
hip.
It's too cool.
How about this? Welcome to Talking Through the Medias. Would you like a word that's original? I keep some in my handbag.
I'm about to say it feels like you're like you got like peppermints to hand out.
Yeah.
or
caramels.
I got a character here.
I make it. Hold on. I believe I took some peppermints from the hometown buffet last time I was there. Would you care for one?
This is just an opportunity to run down the multiple personalities, isn't it? This
is my commercial reel right here.
Yeah, this is your reel. This is the real.
This is my Groundlings audition.
Amy Newman for the new J-Lo movie that formerly co-starred Armie Hammer, and go.
Maybe it's like, bada bing, we're talking through the media.
No.
Hey, wait, I got it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Hey, I'm talking here.
There you go.
That's pretty good. I'm gonna end on that high note. I actually feel very.
I'm thinking that you could play another character, like you could do the older lady that's a chain smoker, and she's like, "Welcome to Talking Through the Media, sweetie."
I think you got that down pat. I think, why would I improve upon perfection?
Thank you for talking through the medias with us, sweetie. You're very handsome. What's your name? Joe Ryan? Joe Ryan? You're very handsome. Joe's leaving. He's like, no.
All right, so there we go, Plum Plum. We just gave you like 5 just unbelievably good options.
There you go. Sounds like Adam
Sandler.
Sandler.
In the comment which one you like, and if it's not I'm talking here, I don't know what to do.
Victor says sounds like Adam Sandler. Like, oh my God, have you ever seen Grandma's Boy? I died on the floor and nobody helped me.
You sound like Bev Big Head from Rocco's Modern Life.
Oh yeah, I remember. Oh, what's that other character from Rocco's Modern Life? The lady that he was always touching her cleavage. How dare you? Remember that?
Oh yeah, I don't know if she had a name.
Oh, that's a weird cartoon.
It's a good show.
Anyway, let's get to the next one, sweetie.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that after this. Let's wrap it up.
Wait, I'm having. There's some audio issues right. There's some audio issue right quick. Hold on. There we go. I think you're back. All right. What was that again? I'm sorry. What was the next?
Am I here?
There you go. Yeah, you're back. Okay.
Sorry, my internet's been weird all day.
Was it from Vampire Queen?
Oh, from Vampire Queen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was reading still. From Vampire Queen, we got. I was just thinking while I was watching Tenet that he could hold up the role of Black Panther.
She's talking. Denzel's son.
John David Washington.
I had the same. Because I feel that's the movie that convinced me that he could do it, and I wish that they would. I don't know what Marvel's thinking. I've seen a lot more videos on YouTube coming up saying stuff like reasons why Marvel should change their mind or reconsider recasting the role. I look at it like a relay race. I mean, I think it brings more honor to Chadwick's work if somebody else takes the baton and just finishes it. I mean,
I would tend to agree with you.
Mhm.
I guess for me, it's like I don't love that decision, but I guess I will wait till the movie comes out to see how they pull it off.
I'm thinking maybe they're going to have Black Panther 2 be set in the time right after the snap. That'll probably buy them some time. I just thought of that yesterday too. I was like, maybe that's what's going on. They're gonna.
And then they have to cast like half the number of extras. It's a win-win.
And then how does Wakanda deal with losing 50% of their population and their king? And what do we do and during this time?
Would that feel in poor taste though?
It would. But it's the only thing now that kind of feels like that makes sense. If they just straight out kill him off, or hey, I'm going on vacation, there's unexplained, or something like that, I'll be even more pissed. That's why I say they should just recast it. But
I agree, it's a rough situation. So
I think to buy themselves time, maybe Black Panther 2 will be set during that 5-year period.
I think that would be in poor taste. I hope they would be savvy enough to not do that. At first, I was like, okay. Then I thought about it. And I was like, wait, no, I hate that.
Yeah, I mean, I hate it too. But I feel if they do that, then it'll at least, I hope enough people don't like it to the point where they're like, okay, recast. And then Black Panther 3, boom, we're back. But we'll find out. What's the next one? Where am I at?
A's on it on TikTok said, Chocolate is a great movie.
Okay. So out of contents, that would like make no sense. So I did a TikTok a micro review. I did a 1-minute review.
Wait, are we talking about chocolate or chocolat?
Neither. There is a Thai action movie, kung fu movie called Chocolate. It's about a young lady who is, I think she has not Down syndrome. It's like I forgot what the affliction is, but if I'm saying that right, and she's the daughter of a assassin. Her father. I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong screen here. Her mother and father were assassins from like rival gangs, and they had a child together when they weren't supposed to, and gangs found out, and one of them had to retire. The mother retired so she could raise her daughter, and they realized her daughter had those special needs, and she quit that lifestyle to raise her daughter. And somehow, from watching Bruce Lee movies and coincidentally living next door to a martial arts it's not store, martial arts studio, martial arts store, the martial arts store.
I'm going to the martial arts store. Do you want me to pick you up anything?
This girl is brilliant. This young lady, she doesn't really speak that much. Her vocabulary is very limited, but she was able to pick up martial arts like no one's business. And then when her mother, this is all in the trailer, her mother gets sick. And like it's an illness that can be cured, but they need money. And they find out that she used to be an assassin, and all these people owe her money from the gang or whatever. So she goes around to collect the money that's owed to her mother, her ex-gangster mother, to help her for her operation. And when you say no to her, you get your ass kicked. And it's a kick-ass movie. It's a bad movie. It's not that great, but the action is cool. It's a little funny as well. I mean, when you're the most kick-ass like 15-year-old girl in the world, but your weakness is like flies, it's a funny ass situation. It's so weird, but it's trust me, if you watch it, if you any of you guys have ever seen it, it's awesome. You can go check it out. If I've even sold this movie to you, I mean, I'm talking about, imagine a 15-year-old girl that's as kick-ass as Bruce Lee and does stunts like Jackie Chan in his prime. That's how awesome this movie is, and it's amazing. Go on Amazon Prime if you're a subscriber to Amazon Prime. It's there. Chocolate. It's a Thai action kung fu movie. There. I know I didn't sell it that great, but I did my best. Go see it. Trust me, you'll love it. That's Chocolate. You're like not gonna watch it.
No, I just don't feel like I have to. I feel like I was there.
There you go. Chocolate. What's the next one?
Sammer 5 1933 says, best film of 2021, The Lady of Heaven. Please, a reaction.
Will you be?
I've not heard of this movie.
What was that? No, was it a
Lady of Heaven?
Lady? Yeah. It is a movie. Yes, right. I thought it was just a.
I mean, I didn't doubt that it was.
Was it a I think it was a trailer that he's asking us to react to, or the.
They
whole
said
movie?
it was the best film of
Oh, the
2021.
movie. Oh, okay. Oh,
I'm Googling.
yeah. Google. Let us know what. Because I know nothing about that.
High quality entertainment. Lady of Heaven.
What's it about?
Two stories separated by 1,400 years from IMDb. After losing his mother in the midst of a war-torn country, an Iraqi child learns of the importance and power of patience by discovering the historical story of Fatima. It's expected in 2021, so it's not out yet.
Okay. So I guess we gotta
No,
react.
it's so good. Are you in it? Who are you?
Is that why? Oh, yeah. That's why he's plugging it, because he's in it.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm in chocolate. I'm the black guy in the background like this. Oh shit, they fighting, and I run. I was actually an extra in a movie. It's called Thug Life, with the rapper Lady of Rage. That she's friends with Snoop Dogg. I rock rough and stuff with my Afro puffs. That girl. She played Baby D in the second Friday movie. I was an extra in that movie. I got to shoot a gun. And then I yelled cut when the gun wouldn't work anymore. And I don't think the director liked that. All right, let's move on.
Yin Yang says 007. Oh, we've been discussing the new James Bond, who that might be. 007 movie must evolve. It's time to have a young, talented, and dashing black actor like Reggae as James Bond. So referring to Reggae, is it John?
Yeah. That's an advocate for Mr. Bridgerton, Mr. Fancy.
I'm pro. I think diversity would.
We know how you feel about the Duke.
He's a good-looking fella. I'm very pro a younger actor. Mm-hmm. Not to be ageist, but I do just think someone, doesn't have to be 18, but like a younger
mid-20, yeah,
sort of up and comer. I just feel like and give someone really a chance to put their mark on the role. As we've talked, it's like I love Idris Elba.
Yeah,
he's getting a little old to do a franchise. And honestly, it's so fun. I feel like people always forget, or at least like Hollywood it's like we all love when someone has that breakout movie where you like either maybe seen them in a couple of things or you don't really know who they are. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden they get like this perfect, and it's lightning in a bottle. It is magical when it works.
Yeah.
And then Hollywood goes back to casting the same 10 people and you get so sick of them and what they can do. And it's like, no, I know
let's give this Netflix deal to Adam Sandler. Let's just go back to what's safe. It's safe. It's a proven moneymaker.
No, and I'm just saying, like, really, and he'd be great. It doesn't have to be him, but getting someone in there and like giving an opportunity, like if you can cast a Bond where the whole audience does the who's that? Like,
well, that just happens all the time when I walk in the room.
Franchise for another decade.
I get that all the time. Ooh,
who's that? I've got bits today.
There you go. Yeah, you're in rare form.
I'm just gonna send this to Lorne Michaels. Like, you casting?
Yeah. Y'all casting up in here? Get all. I think that I'm more interested in the younger Bond than I care about. At this point, I don't care if Bond is black or white. I wouldn't mind either or. But I'm not just saying that because it's like because I'm black, or I'm like trying to create change where it never has happened before. I don't care much about Bond to worry too much about it. But if they cast him as black, the one joke that I heard, I think it was on the Daily Show. I think Trevor Noah made this joke, and it killed me because it's true, and I don't want to admit that it's true. You're a spy, and your villain is hiding in like a country like Russia or somewhere like that. And then all of a sudden it's like, be careful. There's a spy here from England that's looking for you. Blah blah. Like one of these things is not like the other situation. 9 times out of 10 is go, maybe it's that black guy that's over there. He doesn't look like he belongs
Right,
here.
right.
Like he'll stand out like a sore thumb, and he comes in the tux and stuff, and all the people that he's talking to, they're like, "You're the first black guy that's ever walked in here. You're James Bond, aren't you? You're a fucking spy, aren't you?" Or something like that. And I was like, damn, that might. So Trevor's no. I think if that's the comedian I'm thinking about, whoever it was like, all his missions would have to be in areas where black guys come and stuff. So it's like if the villain wants to win, you just go to Norway or something.
I
like
just
that.
say, yeah, the Norway chase scene where it's like, no.
That's got to be James Bond. I mean, everybody knows James Bond is a black guy from England, and he's like the only black guy here. That's got to be James Bond. Kill him.
Yeah.
Like that's it's messed up, but it's kind of true. But let us know what you guys think.
We were discussing which first name gives you the best possible trio. Of actor.
Yeah, somebody contributed to the trio.
Yes, singer Jeanette Badil says trio of Michael, athlete Jordan, actor B Jordan, singer Jackson.
That's a good trio right there.
That's a solid trio. I would argue.
I was gonna say that Michael's dead, but then I was like,
what?
I was gonna say, but Michael's dead, but then I was like, that's probably the equivalent of an athlete that's retired too. So
I would argue. I mean, actor. You also have like Kane, Douglas. You got some options.
There's a lot of Michaels out. What was the name that we said last week that we had to come up with? Oh, we said it was Michael. Yeah, that's why.
It was Michael.
It was
yeah,
Michael.
we meant Michael. That was.
Yeah. That was so. I guess maybe that could be another segment where we just try to come up with a bunch of solid trios from actors and other famous people. What's the solid trio that just can't be touched?
I mean, I feel like you could do a
solid Karen. I want a Karen list. Who are the solid Karens out there?
I was thinking Paul
Rudd,
Giamatti, McCartney. I can't think of an athlete.
Pauly Shore. Boom.
Great cricket player.
Killed it, man.
Paul Dano, underrated.
Yeah, who's your best Pauly? Who's the best Pauly? Paul. Who's
Pauly?
your best Paul? Paul and Paulies are the same.
I just can't think of a Paul athlete. I'm sure I'm missing something.
Paul Washington. I'm making that up. I don't know.
I was like, yeah,
everybody's named Washington.
I'll that later.
Yeah, Paul Jackson from the yeah, everybody knows Paul. Wait, Victor I've been trying to get my
Blake.
Paul.
He's a British athlete who competes in T36 middle distance events.
Isn't there a YouTuber named Paul?
I'm sure there is.
Anyway, this is a rabbit hole. We just keep sinking down.
I don't know. Someone give me a good athlete, Paul. Chris Paul, the basketball player. Thank you.
There you go. Woo, boy. What's the next
one? We got from Lana Banana. Watch the animated version. You'll get to enjoy it again.
Of the helicopter story. Watch the animated version. I do keep
hearing the animated version of the helicopter story.
They want another reaction.
I don't think I'll do another reaction to the exact same bit, but I should watch that for me sometime.
Hannah Banana tends to think that you would lose your mind if you saw it. You would love it. Paul Walker, Paul Rudd. How the hell did I forget about Paul Walker?
Paul's pretty good.
There you go. There are some Pauls out there. There you go. All right.
Rusty Flournoy. Is this discussing how Chris Evans might be in the MCU? I'm assuming.
I think I might have lost the not that one. What was the next one? You said Rusty
Flournoy.
Oh, okay. Sorry. What was it? It was about Rusty Flournoy. Wasn't he Chris Evans in Fantastic Four? Yeah, this is about whether or not to bring back Captain America when the news came out last week about the return of Chris Evans. So she's like, wasn't he Chris Evans in Fantastic Four? Maybe he plays Human Torch in some weird multiverse thing. So Chris Evans played the Human Torch in the Fantastic Four movies, the one that had Jessica Alba and all that. So they're like, now that we're doing these multiverses of madness for the with Doctor Strange and Spider-Man and all these old characters that played Spider-Man before, they're all gonna meet. Maybe they'll do the same thing with Chris Evans. Maybe his Johnny Storm character will come. That's only
I
cool
think
if
you
it's
could.
they could do it,
I
but
think you could pull it off in Deadpool somewhere.
you could do.
if you tie all that.
Ooh.
I think that could at least be a really fun like bit.
Yeah, you just I think you just crushed it. Deadpool 3 is all about
Someone get the Molinos on
taking over the whole multiverse of madness thing, and he just goes after old or kills old Marvel characters from when Fox and all these other companies owned it, and just eliminates them. He eliminates all the old characters from the Fox days. And he's like, I'm jumping ship to Disney now, so I have to destroy the. Everybody's always saying stuff like Deadpool is going to kill all the MCU characters. Maybe he's going to kill all the Fox Marvel characters, so we won't talk about him anymore. So maybe that's what's going to happen. There's your movie.
I doubt it, but I like it.
What's next?
Our final message of the eve. Kenneth Scalier says, two new MySpace clones are spacehey.com and myspace.windows93.net, where both have the same format as the old MySpace format. Wow. I don't know why I went a little, I went like 10% Owen Wilson on that. Wow.
Did you check those space? Did you confirm it? I didn't go to the site yet.
I did not.
I'm gonna. I'll do it after the stream.
File song back. I am on board because I love forcing people to listen to my music, and without like car rides with others, it's been rough.
Can they get sued for that? To totally recreate the old MySpace for? Doesn't Justin Timberlake own that or used to own those shares? I don't know. So I just don't know if you can just recreate an old. I mean, what if it got popular? What would you do? What happens if MySpace would have to sue you?
I will say I do not have the emotional capacity to go back to the top 8 format. I can't.
Why am I not in your top 8, Amy? What's on?
I have too much social anxiety now.
Yeah. Thanks, Twitter. You killed
11-year-old me was like, whatever. You're my best
I'll put you back. I'll put you back.
8-year-old me would not 8-year-old me, 20, almost 9-year-old me would like constantly be going to other people's profiles. Like, why am I? Do they move me?
What the hell?
Where am I?
And I was just on there trying to sell my music back in my rapping days.
Incredible. And we need to talk about that sometime.
All right. What's after that? There is one more after that. You don't. Oh, that's right. I think I updated it afterwards.
There's just a YouTube link to this exact stream we're on.
There was one more that came in after I forgot to put it on there. So there's one last one. From the Instagram, Sinclair West. Sinclair West mentions in the comment to T3 Media's no problem, brother. Your video helped inspire this chat. Help me inspire this. Chat's wife gave a touching tribute, and remember, it was Denzel who told Chad to marry her. So that he did a tribute to Chadwick Boseman and why Washington should take the baton, and he posted it on his Instagram account. I shared it and everything. I told him I would share it. He also said he wants to contribute some more art, so I'll be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that he introduced his wife to Chad. Did Denzel do all that? But I mean, it's a great story. It's not a technically legit reason to cast a person just because of those family ties. I like it, and I think he's worthy of it. But Marvel, I'm not gonna bet against Marvel. Whatever plan they got, Kevin Feige, he knows what he's doing. So if they got to pump the brakes and make a U-turn and do something different, hopefully the direction they take us in will be just as good. So I'll just wait for it. But was that the last one?
That's it.
All right, so let's move on. That's the last one for We Got Your Mail, guys. Remember, guys, if you want to send us something for us to talk about here on the We Got Your Mail portion of it, you can just hit us up on social medias. You can also send an email at mail@t3medias.com, or if you want to support the channel, help us out on Super Chats or sponsor us on, what is it called? The Patreon account. Sponsor us on Patreon. That's why nobody wants to do it, because I don't even know the damn name of it. Sponsor us, damn it. And you send us a question, comment, or concern you want us to address, and we'll definitely do that for those for those of you who sponsor us on that level. All right, let's move on to the last segment before we get out of here. We got your vote, guys. Let's go to the community tab real quick and see what we are all voting on today.
All right. First up, we asked, will we see Deadpool cameo in the MCU before
we were just
his
talking
first
about
film?
this.
Do you want to skip it?
No. I was just saying it's a big coincidence. We were just talking about this.
Almost like we
planned
set it up that way. 35% said yes, 15% said no, 50% said if so, only in after credit scenes.
The majority.
I would tend to agree with that 50%.
I
could see like a teaser, but I think it would be like a little one-off joke. Not even like the post-credit scene, but that like little
the mid-credit one. Yeah.
No, like the one at the very end.
The post-credit scene.
No, but like I feel like sometimes they'll do one. I feel like sometimes they'll do two.
Does post mean end?
Yeah, but like sometimes they'll do more like a mid-credit scene and then a post-credit scene.
Right.
I think they would do like the final. I feel like you can do like a throwaway joke.
Right.
I spit everywhere.
Right after it says, "Oh wow, yeah, okay, you can fix that." But sometimes
let me just mop up real fast.
Sometimes when the gummies kick in, there's a little drool. But I'm thinking that I think the end credit scene stuff would be a cool way to sprinkle them in there.
I think before that they wouldn't.
I think they should do it.
They're
That's
building
funny.
such like for cares, and also I think it gets harder because I feel like, and smartly so, each Marvel property is building more and more of its own tone. So I think the crossover is going to get harder to do.
Yeah, especially with that. I mean, and Deadpool has his own tone. But that's the funny thing about Deadpool. Even in the comic books, he doesn't care about the tone. He's going to interrupt it. He's a disruptor. So that's that would make it funny. But for certain movies, it's probably best, like you said, at the end. Like I could see going through a whole emotional roller coaster, and then to introduce the next Deadpool project, he pops up at the end of it and just makes fun of the fact that we just got a whole emotional ending on the last Thor Love and Thunder movie with Thor. Oh, what you said? Like maybe he was making fun of us for crying, and he kills somebody, and then he curses, and he gets bleeped, and then he's got to figure out how to rise above that whole Disney bleeping and stuff. Like I think that's. I mean, Disney, call me. I got a million ideas, man. I'm just saying. But let me know. Let us know what you guys think. What's the next discussion that we all voted on? What's the next? What is this called?
I assume it was Domino in Color asked on TikTok a question that reminded you of American Pie the movie. So we all know how Stifler's mom was the OG MILF. I would argue it was Mrs. Robinson.
Mrs. Robinson is the OG MILF, but the first person to be called a MILF was Stifler's mom.
There we go. The question is, what is the true definition of a MILF? 75. Okay, the answers here concerned me very much for a minute. 75% said an older woman with a kid who you want to sleep with. The woman. I kept reading it as the kid. I was like, that's not what that means. The older woman you want to sleep with who has a kid. 75%.
Did I not use commas correctly again? My bad.
25% said a woman who you want to sleep with who has a kid the woman is old enough to be your mom. 25% said that.
She has to both be have a kid and be old enough to be your mother as well. That was one of the options. And
0% said a woman who you want to sleep with a kid. That woman can be younger with you. No one voted for that.
No one voted for that. So
to be older. I would argue she doesn't even have to be much older.
Yeah, she just has to be a mother.
Yeah. But then, because I guess it's
has
like,
to be a mother.
Like if you get married and you have a kid with like your wife is not a MILF.
I would argue.
Like people jokingly say that, but I feel like to fit more the concept of what a MILF is, it does have to be someone, I would say, 10 years older than you.
Right. Isn't there other words for it? There's like cougars, there's jaguars, there's like
Sure.
When they get older and older and stuff, like.
Well, I will say that's true too. I feel like MILF, like the MILF sort of has and it's all a Venn diagram. I could draw one. We'd be here all night. have like red string, like, and the MILF can be a cougar. It's a square rectangle thing. All MILFs are cougars, not all cougars are MILFs.
True.
But I feel like the actual, like, when you think of a MILF, it is like the mother of someone you personally know.
I think that's the key recipe right there too, because everyone knew of Stifler's mom. They some people hated Stifler.
You know what I mean? It's not just like this is a hot lady who lives in our town who has a kid.
Yeah, that's right. Joe Ryan just says a gilf is what the other one was called, the grandma gilf. You also said please read my comment. Which one?
So I think they're like having a chat.
Are you talking to us? You talking to me? Or I think Victor and
yeah,
they're just y'all just doing your own thing, and then he just throws in there gilf, but
multitasking. I love it.
Gilf.
Yeah. No, I think it does need to be like,
she needs to be
not
a little
technically,
bit older.
but I feel like for the more like what I actually conceptualize as like a MILF, it needs to be like the mother of someone in your social circle. Otherwise, it's just like a hot woman who happens.
So it has to be a dangerous situation where your friend definitely will want to fight you after it's over.
It doesn't hurt.
What? That's my mom, dude. She came on to me. I mean, what's he supposed to do? Didn't Stifler kick his butt like a bunch of times after that? And he kept doing it. It was weird. He kept doing it. That was the funny thing about it. We have any more?
Yeah, we got a couple more. Chris Evans is expected to return to the MCU, but how? 36% said he returns as Old Man Rogers, 35% said time travel for younger Captain America, and 30% said Skrull.
A Skrull, yeah, those Skrulls, those shapeshifters from Captain Marvel. The Skrulls.
At first I was like, no, not Old Man Rogers, but I feel like that's probably it, just based on the degree to which he will actually want to be involved. Because I feel like if you keep him an old man, it's a way easier life. Yeah, Chris, we're just going to have you in for like 3 days. It's a hefty paycheck. Like, you're not, I don't know if he'd want to be like the level of involved that he would be if you're actually bringing like Captain America back.
He says, Joe Ryan, for the last subject, he says, no, I commented on this subject. Said, please read my comment. So I looked you up. No, you're just having conversations with Victor. I don't see what you said about. The only thing I see about the subject was gilf. I'm sorry, man. Did I miss something?
We'll figure it out later. We'll throw it on another.
Retype it. If I missed it, retype it for me, man. I'm thinking. I don't know if they'll do the whole scroll thing where he's evil and joins Hydra for a while. I don't know if they're going to go those routes. I think they're just going to time travel and just figure out how to bring him back to his younger self, or maybe he'll go back in that machine and it'll make him young again or something. They'll figure something out. But I mean, young Rogers in his prime, that's kicking all the butt. That's the draw. So that's probably what they're going to go with it.
Joe, I did find your MILF comment. It was, when the movie first came out, it definitely meant old enough to be your mom, or actually it was your friend's mom. Now I'm so old, it just means any mother. But yes, no, that corroborates my theory. Thank you, Joe. I do believe it should actually be. No, I always kind of hate when people are like, oh, she's MILF. And it's like, she's 32. Like, what?
32, yeah.
As a kid, like
sure, your kid is 1. Like,
yeah, that's not the concept.
All right, what's the next one? I'm glad you found it.
Our final vote of the eve. What do you think of the new Batwoman, Ryan Wilder? 67% said worse than before. Come back, Ruby Rose. 26% said I need more episodes before I judge, and 7% said off to a good start. I love Ryan Wilder. Where are you at? Because
I watched the episode. I like her.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like what they did with the story. The whole spoilers. The whole I don't know if Ruby Rose's character is supposed to be missing or presumed dead. It's pretty much what's going on there. But they had an opportunity to take this whole thing into a whole different direction. It's just it's the same. and people didn't like the first season that much. But I'm not
Right.
surprised that the vote says bring back Ruby Rose, because you guys have done it once again. Here's my theory. It's always you guys will hate on something. And I'm not talking about not all of you guys, but the guys pretty much who voted for bring back Ruby Rose. I'm pretty sure some of you guys who say bring back Ruby Rose are also the same guys who hated on Ruby Rose because she can't act, whatever you guys were saying about her, dogging her and hitting her up on social media and saying she's a terrible this and terrible that and she sucks. And just bullying.
Yeah, people saying come back Ruby Rose is like, I didn't hear anybody say that.
Nobody said that when she was Batwoman. They were mostly blaming her acting or the writing style. Now the writing style seems to be the same, but you were like, now you miss Ruby Rose. It's the same thing with the Star Wars Last Jedi thing. Last Jedi sucked. Last Jedi sucked. Everybody hated. A lot of people said they hated the Last Jedi until the Rise of Skywalker came out. Then it was like, that Last Jedi was some Oscar-worthy performances, man. I'm thinking Luke Skywalker did a pretty good job. Like, no, right. You guys were not saying that. That's all it takes. All it takes.
Hindsight is 2020, and
everybody hates the movie until the next movie comes out. Then all of a sudden it was like, Superman, the Man of Steel movie was a masterpiece. Y'all weren't saying that when it came out. You're like, you shouldn't kill anybody. I don't like that. Then when Batman versus Superman,
and I don't watch it, but I'm like, have y'all considered maybe you just don't like this Batwoman show? Like, that's okay.
No, that's really what it is. They're
like, it is probably not one actress's fault if you are continually not enjoying the show.
It's probably got the lowest ratings out of all of them in comparison to Arrow and the Flash. Supergirl and all that is not that. There's not that great in comparison. But then you have some fans that take it to those extremes. It's because nobody was asking for these female-led shows and stuff like that. It's like, oh, come on, dude. It's not about. It's good writing is good writing. There's kick-ass female characters on those other shows. They just, I don't know. Maybe they just haven't found the right writing formula. I feel like the actresses are good. The acting in a lot of situations are great. The woman who plays the villain in Batman and Batwoman is amazing. You cannot tell me Alice isn't badass. And my whole thing was, if you wanted to recast the main character, since Ruby Rose's character and the woman who plays her sister they were supposed to be twins, I was like, make them identical twins and have her play both characters. That was my solution, but they didn't go that route. Yeah. But yeah, if everybody was just now complaining and saying they miss Ruby Rose now because now there's something because nobody likes change. Like, I hate Ruby Rose, but I hate change more, so bring back Ruby Rose. It's what people are pretty much saying now. So this show is probably going to get canceled after the second season. And she's going to be like, is it my fault? Is it my fault? No, it's not your fault. It's a little your fault. No. But no. Maybe they will bring back Ruby Rose. I hope, but we'll see what's going on with that. You need to start watching the show. It's awesome.
Everyone hates it. Why would I watch it?
Because you need to join in. Misery loves company.
So there's this like wild thing where there's so much TV I can never keep up. So I don't really watch things I don't think I'll like.
No one ever. You're right, Joe. No one ever listens to Chris. Hey, Amy, I got a good idea. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, that sounds right. Like, nobody listens. Nobody.
Hey, Amy, watch this show that for the last 6 months you've heard me talk about how much it's not working.
It's not that it does. It can work. It has so much potential to work. Yeah. It's just that
But sometimes those are the hardest to watch, right? Like, at least. I feel like, oh, this should be good, and they just cannot find their footing is sometimes harder than it's fine.
I feel like we're talking about the Houston Texans. I mean, we finally got a great quarterback, and now he wants to leave. Fucking jerks.
Is the quarterback's name Paul? Do we have a Paul yet?
No, it's not. His name is Jerky Jerkface that wants to leave us, and he's the best quarterback we've ever had. Fucking jerk. But anyway, was that the last one? Where we got your?
That's it. We're done.
That's it. That's the show, guys. I appreciate you guys.
The curse has been defeated another week.
All right, outstanding. I mean,
I continue to live as a human girl.
Well, of course. I don't know.
If I don't do this show, y'all don't want to know what I turn into.
let's not go there. I mean, you're gonna spread rumors and people are gonna start believing. No, tell us. They're gonna have some people really thinking that something's going on. What's going on? Come on. All right. You spilled the beans. Let's hear it. What is it?
I'm not a goose that has been cursed by a witch. If that was what you're thinking.
I knew it was gonna be something.
I'm gonna go eat some breadcrumbs though, because that just sounds real good. So, I gotta go.
It's always something. And that's the show, guys. Look, if you want to find me, you know where you can find me, guys. I'm Chris at T3 Medias. No, that's not the real thing. It's either at T3 Medias. I'm usually monitoring that, or you can hit me up right up here, Chris Fagan 1980, on both Twitter and on Instagram. Amy, if they want to bug you, also don't forget to plug the channel.
I do plug the channel.
No, this channel. No, I'm just joking.
Oh.
No, just go.
You can find me at the pond because I'm a goose that's been cursed by a witch. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram.
They can't see your hand. There you go.
Yeah, they can't.
There you go, Vanna.
We'll get it next week. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on the YouTube. I believe Chris has linked in the community tab the first episode of my web series, Your Biggest Fan. Our final episode drops tomorrow night at 8:00 Pacific. It's 7 episodes. It takes like 30 to 40 minutes to watch the whole dang thing. It's a rom-com. It's a ton of fun. We had a ton of fun making it.
You guys might know the star. You guys know her. You love her.
I'm in it. I wrote it. I co-created. I believed my talented friends into helping me make it. So if you like rom-coms and like web series and like original content, that is Your Biggest Fan on YouTube. I have links to it on Twitter, Instagram. Bother me if you can't find it. I will always gladly send the link to anybody who would like to check that out. Yeah.
That's it. That's awesome.
That's all I got.
There you go, guys. Remember, My Biggest Fan. Go check it out. I still have not finished watching it. I'll knock it out today. I promise.
Have you watched any of it? Be honest.
The first episode, yes.
Yes.
That date that you were on. And I was thinking about Eric the whole time. I'm like, if I was Eric, how dare you go out on a date with another man like that? I'm like, you're cheating on Eric. I was thinking about him the whole time. But I know it's just a TV show. Okay, I'll get over it. I'm just so loyal to Eric. I just was defending his honor, man. I got his back. But go check it out, guys. It's funny. I got to finish watching it. I watched episode 1. It's pretty funny. I like it. What's gonna happen? Is it gonna get like weird like WandaVision? Is it gonna be magic? Who knows? Let's find out. I can't wait to find out. She's shaking her head. No, not even a little bit, Chris.
Not a little magic.
But guys, thank you for watching.
Magic of love.
It's gonna be magical. There you go. The power of love. But that's the show. If you like what you saw, support the channel, become a subscriber. Maybe you might want to consider becoming a member, support us, and you can also on Patreon, you can sponsor us. We'll give you a shout out. Maybe you have a company out there or something that you made. You're the ultimate Lego champion. You want us to shout that out. Become a sponsor. We'll sponsor the hell out of that. That's like we did for Amy on her show, which is called. Let me put you back on the spot. Which is called
Your Biggest Fan.
There you go. And then you'll become the biggest fan of hers after you subscribe to her YouTube channel and check that out. That's all right. So give us a shout out, guys. Remember, you can always send your questions, your comments, concerns, and we'll talk about them on We Got Your Mail. Talking Through the Medias has been brought to you in front of a live studio audience of churners. That's you
don't
guys.
do that.
It's too late. I did that. That happened. Till next time, guys.